So yeah, where did we come from? Like, what was the room that we came from? The troll room. Okay, and there's nothing in there now.
Yeah, there's an archway behind you, and there's a door in front of you. And Uma will remember as she was hitting this door and leveraging the axe out of the door,
Yeah.
that it was kind of opening and shutting as she was doing that, creating this like banging noise. And you don't see any sign of a lock on the door either. But for sure, if you'd like to retreat back, that's probably the smartest thing.
Yeah.
Uma did say that. Oh, we found the mom and dad.
Oh, that's right. So they're beyond there, and yeah, we probably want to avoid that.
But yeah,
So yeah,
just putting just a map detail. Someone just stuck a little line down here to indicate a force field, and thank you for doing that. I should have thought of that because I didn't want to block line of sight, right? So I didn't put down any barrier there to see. But I should have just put down a little line or something. But sorry, go ahead, Spring.
cool. Okay, so going back to the archway then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you move away from these things, do you want to attack the one that you've got advantage on while you're
Yeah.
retreating, or do
Yeah,
you
I
want
guess
to
I want
save
to
your
that.
action for a dash or something?
I'm trying to get an attack in as well, I
Okay.
think, because I
All right.
just
So
won't
yeah.
be able to help myself because they're really annoying me.
Yeah. So
So
hit them with advantage. And
okay,
I believe you have a magical sword, so you can do that.
yeah,
Sword.
Yeah, a sword.
I'll take S words for 1,000.
24.
24 hits. Is that
Oh yeah,
a natural 20?
that's a 19 actually.
Right, yeah, of course, because you have
Plus
plus
side, yeah.
5. Right. Okay, so roll your damage normally then.
Okay. 6.
6 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So you manage to cleave 6 of them. And it is properly 6 of them without resistance against this magical weapon. And then, as you are leaving this space to try and run away, you are running away from the sphere of influence of these swarms of centipedes that are under Uma and under Kushi. And unfortunately, you are the first one to run away from them, so they are going to use their reactions to attack you. So, does a 10 hit? Probably not. So that was the first one. Does a 5 hit? That one also does not hit. Moving farther away, the swarm that was underneath you will try and attack you as well. With a 12. That doesn't hit, does it? I don't believe so.
No.
I think you've got a high AC.
Yeah, I have 19 armor class.
Yeah. Okay. So you run away, and you can feel these things trying to cling to you, but you manage to shake them off. And how far into this room are you going to run? Are you going to run straight to the other wall, or are you going to turn left or right as you enter the room?
Uh, what's on the left or right side?
The left side is the broom closet. The
Oh,
right
yeah.
side is the door that you initially came through. There is now a slimy chair close
Oh
to
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Okay. I'll run
Brain
over to
and
the
sorry
slimy
and
chair.
yeah, and brain is on the other side of the room if you just want to run straight.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to run to the slimy chair.
The slimy chair.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got what is that? 30 feet. You managed to get about halfway there. If you wanted to use your feline agility to pick up the pace, you could, but you certainly don't have to. You are far enough away from these centipedes that you are not going to get bitten by them.
Wait. So this archway doesn't have a door we can close,
It
though,
does
does it?
not. No, you're just running through an open archway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're just buying us some time here.
Maybe,
But
maybe,
yeah, I guess.
spreading out a little bit so that it's not like you're just being eaten alive, and
Right. Right.
this corridor
Okay.
is filling floor to ceiling with centipedes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't need to use extra agility.
Okay,
I don't think.
all right.
But,
So that's probably your turn, right?
yeah.
All right. It is now Kushi's turn. You have 9 hit points.
And no potions or anything, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm gonna run away and take advantage of the fact that hopefully there's no other swarms coming in here that
Right.
can attack me.
And mechanically, you know that these swarms have already
I
used
don't
their
know
reaction.
how she would know that, but
Yeah. Well, it's
how my
like
character-
it's like a law of this world.
Attack, I suppose, but you know somehow they won't do that again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a law of this world. You can only attack one thing that's running away from you. I don't know how that works in a physical kind of way, but that's how this world works.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
Kushi's favorite terrain, though.
it's a fact of like, there's only we're supposed to be all moving simultaneously within seconds of each other. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So they turned towards him, and you found an opening. Yeah, Brain said this is your favored terrain, a carpet of centipedes.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that
if
joke.
I had such training, it would be. But, I'm gonna make a beeline for the door here.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. And that is only 25. You can move further if you like.
Yeah, I can go 40. So
Yeah.
move
Nice.
to there.
Yep. Perfect. Awesome. So you've spring has turned right. Kushi and Brain are
I have
heading towards the other side of the wall. I guess to keep line of sight. So maybe they're going to use ranged attacks or something.
Can I? Your box. I'm going to use a little improvised weapon here, if I may,
Yeah.
and throw a torch into that room
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
because, bugs, fire. Maybe they don't like fire. Maybe they'll go away.
Yeah. Probably they don't like fire. We don't. Well, wait. Are you gonna?
At worst, I can see what's in that other room a little better, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt to after I've run away,
Yeah.
I will attempt to throw a torch.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You probably threw a torch as you were running away, just because that is a long distance to throw a torch,
Yeah.
40 feet. But yeah, for sure. Go ahead and I don't know if you're throwing it at a swarm specifically, or in a strategic place, or
I don't
Or
know.
what?
I guess sort of this general area. where
okay.
that one
Well,
was.
we'll say that you're aiming for this one that was hitting spring, and there's less of them in that swarm. So go ahead and throw that. And an improvised weapon's damage is like what is that? A D4 or something?
Yeah, what am I? rolling to hit even, or just
I think just your is it's ranged, so I guess it's just your
dex?
dex, yeah.
Are you proficient with sorry,
Improvised weapons.
yeah, improvised weapon?
Not really. I mean, simple weapons.
That hits though. Anyways, so you can roll that d4. And that is a 2. I don't think you would get your strength bonus just because a torch is fairly light.
Yeah.
And you know, it would slow down before it hits, but yeah, for sure you hit them, and you can see that it squishes one of the centipedes, and then kind of rolls into the other ones, and they start moving around very quickly. They're agitated and getting burned, obviously, and
And I
like
guess
that.
there's like 20 feet of light that casts out from that torch.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
And,
So let me.
further 20 feet of dim light.
Yep. Yep.
So I might be able to see into this room now and see what those shadowy, large figures were.
Right. Yes. Well, you are looking from quite a ways away, and it is kind of it's not a tiny crack, but it is quite far away from where you are. It would be hard to see into that room, but you do see some light dancing off some chaotic motion through the crack. Oops. I dropped one of my
There's
iron
something
dice.
in there.
Yep. And that would be. I'm gonna put a little torch there as well. Torch. Let me see. Put it like a torch on the ground. Boof. There we go. Got it. And 20 feet of light. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Where is it? 10, and double that size. 2, 3, 4. Go. And I'll put that on the back. There we go. Oh no. I put it on the back and then put it on the map layer, so now it's behind the map. Let me try that again. Hold on.
You can undo thingy. and
Oh, yeah,
it'll
I forgot.
It will probably bring it back.
I'm gonna bring it to the front and then put it on the map layer. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so I didn't undo, but I did manage to make this work. All right. And so there's a shining torch, and it is now Uma's turn. Are you there, Uma? I wonder.
Oh, sorry.
There you are.
Uma will jump up and down on the bugs under her.
Okay. Sorry, what was that, Uma?
Uma's gonna jump up and down and use her great axe on the bugs under her.
Okay. Yep. Hit.
For 13.
Uh,
Very quiet.
13 does hit. Yes, perfect. And that will be. You're raging, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you get 8. Nice.
Yep.
6 plus 2. I'm just gonna move your token for a second because these ones are right under you and it's hard to reach them. There's that many left. There we go.
And then she will look around and go, where did friends go? And then she will casually walk back this way looking for friends.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
I love the casual part.
Yeah. So this, I guess that's the end of your turn, by the way, Uma. So this swarm of centipedes, there's only like 4 of them left. They have just been hit by a torch, and I believe and they've just been set alight, set on fire. In fact, fire. Yes, exactly. Fire damage 5e is the search that I'm doing. How much damage does fire do? 1d10. Alright, so let me just roll a d10 here and see how much fire damage that does. Well, these roll around and they are burnt to a crisp. Let me move that a little bit. And
Now
this...
Now the centipedes are overcooked.
Yeah, exactly. And so that swarm is dead. This I'll remove them. These 2 swarms of centipedes, they see the fire. They don't like fire. All right, so I'm gonna roll a morale check for them. And they are so I guess that would be they're still unchanged. Their morale is unchanged, so they are going to pursue.
Yeah, centipedes are not really known for having that particular weakness of morale,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Yeah, no, not it's called a morale check, but it's like it's kind of more like a fear check, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, they're centipedes, like.
Yeah. So they start swarming across the floor. I'm gonna grab it. There we go. And to about here. So they have rushed across the intersection and have just made it through the archway. So they are just on this side of the room, and you can see that they're sort of carpeting the ground, but they are within nobody's. They can't hit anybody. They're just 5 feet away from Uma, but there is that gap, which means they can't hit Uma. And Spring, you're about 10 feet away. Kushi's about 15. Brain's, I think, 25 feet,
right.
Something like that. And Brain, Kushi, and Uma, you have a good view of the intersection. There doesn't seem to be any more centipedes coming through that crack. Though the door is still moving now. It seems to be like larger creatures are bumping up against the door, and you can see just for a second one large creepy gelatinous eye look through the door, through that crack, and then there's more of that chaotic movement and bumping and stuff like that. And it's right around now. I'd love to take a break because we're entering our 4th round of combat. I believe it's 4.
Cool.
And we have not even defeated the first wave here. So I'm gonna go grab a drink. And
Okay, good idea.
And we'll take like 10 minutes or something, so you can use the washroom, get a snack, whatever.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Excellent.
Like the chain.
Cool. Yeah. See you soon.
The first book is literally just a bunch of middle-aged men talking politics to one another.
Right.
So, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess they'll probably do stuff to make it more exciting.
Yeah, they
little
might
bit more
pull like a West Wing and make all the talking about politics interesting by having it be all action shots or something.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, lots of walk and talk.
Yeah, walk and talk, walking through corridors, talking real fast.
I think it
It's
should
more,
just,
much more exciting when you can walk through corridors.
I think it should just be true to the original, and have old men sitting in a room talking about.
Yeah, and it shouldn't actually be a TV show. Just the text scrolling on the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Wow.
I hate when
Wow.
these people like
genius!
take liberties with art and like derive from the original. It should just be old men in chairs talking. That's all it should be.
Man, that is
What the original had.
yeah, that is one really common thing that I really don't like in movies and media and stuff. Is just people in rooms talking. I'm like, okay, that's like I see that every single day. I don't need to see that on TV too. I'm just not interested in the interpersonal drama, honestly,
Oh.
very much.
Wow,
Just
you don't
a
like
question.
interpersonal drama.
That's it. Acts of heroism is my bag. Or interesting ideas in science fiction.
Yeah, I don't know.
can I
I want a little bit of guys sitting around talking politics,
Well,
but not
that's-
for like an entire show, maybe.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like movies that star humans, because I mean I deal with humans every day.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's got to be ant people, or ant people is my
Or like
favorite.
animals or aliens. That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, yeah.
Unless the humans are like 50 feet tall or something.
That'd be cool.
I mean,
Attack of the 50-foot
take
woman.
away like 2 facial features, and okay, I'll watch.
Yeah. James, were you trying to
Oh.
say something?
Dune should
Yes,
be
I had a
interesting.
question.
All right. What is your question?
Your birthday's on the 30th, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So the day before that, which would be Wednesday,
Yeah.
is my DMing Wednesday.
Right. Okay.
Do you want to do something special for your birthday?
Oh.
'Cause we usually do something special on the
Yeah, like a different game or like a one-off
like
or
a
something
different
like
game
that.
or something like that. Do you want to play Magical Kittens?
Oh
Kittens Day of the Day?
yeah, that would be great.
So what I'll do is
Yeah,
I will,
that'd be amazing.
yeah, I will set up a scenario that you and let me just see here. Just give me 1 second. to look.
Magical kitties!
They saved the day.
I don't think Amy will come. She's not very excited about these things.
I want to play it now.
Yeah.
So I will make sure that Rat Biter McScruff, which is your
It's my
character's
character.
name.
Yep.
Yeah. And I forgot.
It could be their birthday in the game.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I forgot what your name is, Amy.
Fifi, she
Fifi.
is a proper lady.
And also French.
Yeah.
There you go.
She
She
is
is.
very wee.
Clearly, she is French. Why do you think I have this ridiculous accent?
What do you think I have this ridiculous accent?
Are you French in England? The other question was for Amy, because your birthday is coming up soon as well, correct?
Mhm.
When is yours? I forgot.
October 11th.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's my friend's birthday too.
so on the 11th is a Monday, Amy. Or we can do it on the
Sure.
Wednesday.
I still want to play ponies.
Alright.
We need some.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think we need time to figure that system out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
think-
it's a little more in depth, isn't it?
Well,
Ponies
Pony-
is the system's fairly simple, but
yeah.
Right.
Tales of Equestria is a new system, but the Pony Finder one, there is a version of it. No idea pony lore, none. Like I know they're ponies and they're magical. But other than that,
luckily I don't either. You just need to make it like the goal is friendship, and like the enemies are like just meanies, and all you have to do is show them the like love in your heart, and basically all that, and then you got a good adventure.
Yeah, you have to have like a dirty shower afterwards because you feel so clean, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a dirty shower.
Go roll in the mud.
Yeah,
Go
exactly.
around the mud.
With the pigs and the sparrows and the sparrows do that a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, they just like roll around in the dirt because they love it.
Get rid of their ticks and little.
Yeah, no, that's I realize why they do it. It is actually a cleansing ritual.
Yes.
Is Eric
so next-
Eric is back as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so
next
yeah, we'll finish
Wednesday-
making this plan first.
Yeah. So next Wednesday will be Magical Kitties Save the World.
Yep.
If anyone else would like to come along for the ride next Wednesday,
Yeah, making a character is super simple.
super easy.
Cool.
Super fun.
Yeah, and so just drop me a DM, or I will set up a page in the old Discord here for Magical
Yeah,
Kitties
okay,
Save
I
the Day.
might do that.
Go. All right.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and I realize you're DMing it, but you've also made a character, James. So,
Yeah,
like, if you'd like to run a DMPC, like, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything.
I'll see how I have to still read through a bit more of the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll see how easy it will be to be a Magical Kitty.
Yeah.
My name is Simon.
Simon.
I'm Simon the Kitty.
So that way you can stack the challenges in your favor, so that you're always
Yeah.
succeeding.
I'm always the best at everything.
Yeah.
So I've,
I mean, that's his character too, right?
I power game magical kitty.
I'm min-maxed, man.
I'm the best character, but I'm also the DM, so I just stay the best character all the time.
So can
would
you all
be
see
like-
Magical Kitties Save the Day as a text channel?
Oh, let me look. Actually, yes, I can.
There you go. So
There we are.
we'll use that as our place to ask questions and set things up.
Cool.
What is Simon's owner's name?
I forgot. Completely forgot. But we will get back into this game and then we'll
Yeah.
do
Yeah. So let me just go back and press the map button so that all of our friendly people out there can see the map.
Woo!
And this will be going up on YouTube as well later. So there will be some people watching at some point. And for sure, we've got our centipedes. We've killed a bunch of centipedes. There's a torch in the hallway. Oh, Kushi, is the light from the torch? Is that a 20-foot radius or diameter?
You just double check
Radius.
that.
It's a radius, eh? So this should be twice as big then.
20-foot radius, and then
Okay.
dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Right. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go.
If you've got it on a token, it should allow you to, without
Uh,
even dragging it, it should be like you can have it emit light.
it seems complicated to do that. And I've just got that. And we will know. Like, you can see around. I'm sure you have a torch. You're carrying a torch. You dropped your torch, but even without the torch, there is still like a little tiny. Oh no, there isn't light in here. I said there was witch light, but I believe I was lying. And there is no witch light fungus on this floor. So I will remember that this has an extra 20 feet, and now we've got this big ugly yellow circle right here.
Wow.
All right, so It is the Kushi, you're moving on out of turn. There we go. It is now actually top of the order. Uma, you're also moving out of turn. This is combat. God damn it.
This is my game. Stop moving.
It is now Brain's turn.
My turn.
Yes.
Ah.
So you can see there's this large swarm just inside of the archway
Yep.
to the room.
Alrighty. Yep. Okay. So he is going to do this. Scooch him behind here. All right. So control. Right there we go. Okay. So he's gonna move over here.
Yep.
He's gonna. He is not gonna duck. He is going to get behind, like, cause he's wee. He's just small.
Yep.
So he's behind the chest,
Yep.
giving himself some cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will let loose a short bow, a crossbow. Oh, never mind. A bolt.
Yeah.
Because I can't say all those words at one time for some strange reason. And there we go. And light crossbow, 21.
21 hits. Which one are you hitting? This one?
I'm gonna take the closest one. Right.
Okay. that one. That
I'll
one.
ask the better question. Which of them looks less amount of centipedes?
The one to the north. The
this
one at the top there. Yeah.
Okay, so actually that's the one I will aim for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. So actually 9 piercing, not the 10 sneak, because
Yeah.
no one's close by and I didn't hide.
Yep. That's
But I
right.
figured this is a much better idea to do it this way. And then am I within 30 feet? Oh, please be within 30 feet.
Alright.
Yes. Okay.
Sweet.
So they right there.
Both of these are within 30
Oh,
feet, by the way.
they're both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah.
Because it's a bigger swarm, so advantage would give someone maybe a crit.
Yep.
So I will yell at them, going, "Come over here, behind the chest!" And then I sort of, will I do that?
And that
Yeah,
works
I'll-
on one person specifically, right? Like,
Yeah,
like
so
it would
it's-
work with Uma or Kushi or Spring
Yeah.
or something.
In this particular case, I'm giving because Uma's closer.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it to Uma.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
But I'm going to actually go prone behind the. I'm gonna go prone behind the chest.
Right. Yeah. So you're gonna duck behind there. Is it a stealth check?
No, I'm just landing. Like I'm just getting behind the chest, completely behind the chest.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. I use my bonus action to give Uma to them. So.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. All right. So that was
So-
that. And
That's
quite
scene.
yeah. And I think it's no secret now that they have resistance to regular damage. You hit 5 of them. There are 5 centipedes on a crossbow bolt in this corner, but in the archway's corner there. And it is now Spring's turn. You are sort of out along the wall, about 10 feet away from the closest centipedes, 10 feet away from the archway, and so you can move and fire if you want, or you can run up to them and bonk them, or whatever you like.
Kushi, you're pretty low on hit points, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not doing great.
Oh, really? Okay. Isn't somebody's low on hit points? Uma?
You are also low on hit points. You and Kushi.
Well, I'm pretty
are-
low as well. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
You and Kushi are the low ones.
Yeah. Okay. So I can still I can I can cast that spell again, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think you've got a few spell slots.
Yeah, I have like 4
I don't
spell
know
slots.
exactly how many you have because I haven't marked it down. But are you saying there's 4?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to check to make sure, but I think so because I had 3 in level 2,
Right.
and then I
Well,
got 1
instead
extra one.
instead of fact checking that, we'll assume you at least have a second slot, and yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
So I will. I will cast a spell on Kushi,
Right.
and
Is this your cure light wounds, or is it a
yes.
Is it a healing word? That is the ranged one with about half the efficacy.
I don't think paladins get healing word.
It is.
Oh, I see. Okay, maybe you're right.
Oh, okay.
It is the touch one though. So
Yeah, I
you're
think
gonna
it's
run
supposed
up
to
to
be a touch.
Kushi.
Yeah. So I assume that's okay. I have to roll a d8, and
Yeah, a D8 plus 2, I believe it was.
oops, that didn't work. Hang on a sec. All right. Okay. So I roll a 7. So I assume that, or well, I roll a 5 plus 2, so that's 7. So
Right.
Okay.
Okay,
7.
nice.
Yeah.
Two
And
better,
that is an
two better
action?
than two better than the last time. That is about an average roll, isn't it?
What's that?
I was saying that is about sort of a middle of the road roll for
Yeah.
you at this level. Nice.
Still better than my previous roll. So yeah.
Nice. So you've got Kushi. You've got 16 hit points. Nice. So you've used your action. You've used 10 feet of your movement, so you can still move around.
No, I think I'm probably in a good place here. Like, I could potentially do a ranged attack next time, right?
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good.
Right.
I think
okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. What? Uma?
I was sorry, I was interrupting. I was just letting you know that you get your 4th spell slot as a paladin at 5th level.
Right.
Adam. Okay.
And you are level
Yeah.
2 right now. Right. Okay.
No, I'm level 3.
Oh, level 3. Yes, of course, because
Yeah.
I just haven't updated your character sheet. But all right. So, what is your maximum hit points, by the way, Sprin?
25.
25. Right. I updated your hit points, but not anything else on your character sheet.
Okay.
That's what it is. Okay. So it is now Kushi's turn. Go ahead.
Okay. This is still a swarm here.
Yep, it is still a swarm. And you're looking at it and you feel like it is not quite bloodied.
Okay. Are we retreating further, or what are we? What is the grand?
I don't know that we
I
have
guess
one.
other people attacked. So
Just Brian's suggestion was just not be in the small little corridor with swarms of centipedes. Is the idea, and also getting further away from mom and pop.
Yeah.
we'll move over there and attack this one here with a strike.
Boof. That hits. That is 5 bludgeoning damage. You've managed to squish 3 of them. and maim 2 of them, but they're still moving. They're looking at you. And a 12 will just hit.
And squash the other 2.
Yep,
Don't look at me like that.
squash those 2. The ones that you. Oh, that was the wrong. I
see
said
you
2
looking at me
and
with your
typed
eyes.
2, which was the wrong number. But there we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you've managed to destroy 5 of them as you're stomping down on them. And so you've moved. You've
I'm
hit.
done.
You're done. Okay. So it is now Uma's turn. You do have advantage against this this larger swarm. And you can
found her friend. She turns around to face them.
now you can count the amount of centipedes in this smaller swarm. There are 7 of them. With the great axe, you've definitely hit for 12 damage, which translates into 5 slashing and 11. 5 slashing and 2 rage, which is 7 damage.
Destroy them!
Which was a good hit against these guys. They're not quite bloodied yet. And that was your...
That's my turn.
That's your turn. And it is now this larger swarm of centipedes' turn. They will, of course, swarm you, Uma. And, that's...
Then go outside.
And 21 hits you for 12 piercing damage. That is 4d4, a 3, a 4, a 1, and a 4. So that was a really good hit. Jesus Christ.
But cut in half, though, right?
Oh yes, cut in half because Uma is raging. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, not so good after all.
Yeah, you're right. So
Buggers.
that was their turn, and Kushi, unfortunately, has a bunch of centipedes on them on him as well. I'm just gonna move your dude for a second. There we go. And they will hit you, Kushi. Or attempt to, anyways, with a 19, I believe a 19 hits. 2 piercing damage, a 1 and a 1.
At least it's not much of a hit.
Yeah, from the 2d4 that they're trying to hit you with. And it is now... it is now the top of the round once more. The round seems to be going a little quicker now. But there is less. It's less of a chaotic noise coming from the cracked door, and more of a creaking and a banging. So there is.
I will say, after being bitten in that little bit, that Kushi is also raging, although it has no mechanical benefit.
Yes, of course.
He's just mad.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just mad.
So this door comes smashing into pieces off its hinges.
Here we go.
And you can see now that there are 2 large centipedes. And 2, I don't know if you guys might know a carrion crawler when you see it. But even if it's just through stories of these giant worm-like creatures that eat corpses and stuff like that, you can see that these things are large, worm-like, almost centipede-like creatures. And these are the ones providing the muscle to break through the door.
Let's see.
And they are large creatures, 10 by 10 tokens. And so let's give them some initiative.
Oh god, this room keeps going. Going from bad to worse.
Yep. And the large centipedes, which are actually probably the least of the threats here. And then I will sort, descending. Brain is still at the top of the round. So, it is now your turn, Brain. You can't see what has happened, but you can certainly hear the creak of wood and the snap of metal and the crash of a whole bunch of material falling against the ground.
Okie dokie. Brain will do his thing. He will try to hide, or at least they don't know when he pops out, is what I keep thinking this says. I mean,
Yeah,
they know where
of
he
course,
is, right?
yeah.
It's how well he sort of...
Yeah, he sort of deeks like to the right and then moves to the left and fires, so they don't exactly know which way that he's coming from.
21.
A 21, not even going to roll that. They can't hit that. So yeah, anything that you fire at within sight of you you will get advantage of.
So these guys are almost dead, right?
They're getting there. Yeah, they're bloodied.
And how did the... Yeah, so I'm going to shoot the ones at Uma.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
Because Kushi already knows the horrors. He's expecting it.
So I've used half my movement to stand back up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remove my prone, and I fire at these guys right here.
Yep.
Sorry. Whoops, there we go. 22.
22 will hit.
And,
your sneak attack is 2. Okay.
Yeah,
That's...
I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna re-roll the 4 for the other. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, I got it full. Yeah, so 14 points of damage.
Yep, 14 points.
So 7. I get
7, yes. And they are now bloodied. So, and if you have been paying attention, their mechanics change when they're bloodied. They hit less hard.
Yeah.
And I possibly less accurately too, but I'm not quite sure about that. Let me just look. No, not less accurately, just less powerfully.
Okay.
I am going to move, and I'm going to move up to here.
Mm-hmm. And now you can see these huge monsters, devastating monsters just piling in through the completely smashed door. And as a goblin, you probably spent a lot of time underground, maybe, or in caves or something. And you've seen these before, but you've only seen them in a really fleeting way, like because you were fleeing.
It's a runaway scenario case.
Yeah.
Essentially, I have bonus action. I moved, but I will use my free action to go. Try to get further away from that hole, from the door. They're bad.
They are bad. Okay, so
I will hang there.
Right,
So I
cool.
can get a better-
So it is now a giant centipede's turn. They are actually in front of the carrion crawlers, and I'm going to just check on their speed. Yeah, they have a regular speed, so they're going to move toward. This one is going to move towards Uma. Right there. And actually, I like it. Sorry, I like when moving through an archway that they don't move through the little stone bit. So they're actually going to cross the threshold here and go to the other side, and this will be Kushi's giant centipede. He's not smart. He's going to use his last 5 feet to get between Uma and Kushi. So he's flanked, but will attack Kushi. And let's see. Let's see if he does any damage. Critical failure. He does not do any damage. That would have been fairly good damage, but he doesn't get any of that.
Was that against Kushi?
That was against Kushi.
Yeah.
They do seem to be attracted to Kushi.
I think Kushi reaches up his hand and grabs one of those little horn things there and goes, "Not today."
Right. Yeah. And it is now Spring's turn. You are about 10 feet away from Uma and Kushi and the giant centipede. You could... Yeah, no, you couldn't flank the giant centipede. It's already flanked by Uma and Kushi.
Okay.
Not to be evil. What happened to the other giant centipede?
It's still there. It's over here. It has a different initiative entry.
Oh, okay. Okay, go.
So I'm gonna try and pierce that first giant centipede with an arrow strike.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So all right. So that would be, I think that's a D8.
So that's the giant centipede, not the swarm, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the giant centipede.
Right. So first roll to hit though, which would be a D20 plus 4.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. Oh. Okay. 21.
21 hits, yes, for sure. And
All right.
you've got a D8. You were right about that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Plus what?
D8 plus 2.
Plus 2, yes.
Yeah. 9.
9. Very nice. You managed to skewer this thing. Kushi is holding it up by its mandibles, while he is swarmed by centipedes around his feet, and he screams into its face, into its weird little bug face, "Not today!" And Spring's arrow comes flying across and hits it right in the segment just under its head, and its body just falls away. It is dead.
Yeah.
Boom.
Now there's blood everywhere.
Yeah. And as you're killing things, you notice all of these crystals just flying out. These little crystal shards are flying out of these swarms and this giant centipede and everything. You are fairly sure that you are going to be crystal rich after this.
Crystal rich.
So you can move. You can move away or towards the threat, or there's not really a whole lot of detail to this room that you could use for cover or anything. There is a doorway that is just to the south of the action that you could probably get up in there, and maybe something entering the room wouldn't see you or something like that. But I don't know if that's Spring's style.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know what's in that room, right? Like, information.
It's a closed door.
Closed door, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, we got these giant worm monsters to deal with. So.
Right. Yeah. So you'll stand your ground and keep firing arrows.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, wow, it is the carrion crawlers. One of the carrion crawlers' turns. I'm going to open that sheet, and they have a 30 speed. It's going to get in here And it's got to be right in the archway, so it's having a hard time actually fitting through here. It's not having a hard time fitting through. It's actually having a hard time attacking through this archway, right? So it's got this difficult terrain that it's not difficult terrain in that it's moving slowly, but it will get disadvantage on its attack against Uma. So open that up a bit more. And where is it? There we go. It does have multi-attack though, so it's got. I'm just gonna show you that. It makes 2 attacks, one with its tentacles and one with its bite. Its tentacles are a nasty thing, so let's see. That will be a 13. Does that hit Uma? You're raging. No. Okay, so good. And does the bite only work if the tentacles hit? Nope. So it also will try and bite you. A 5. A 5. It is an automatic failure as well because it was a natural one. And right. And that will be its turn. It is now Kushi's turn. This thing has lumbered down the hallway, and you can see that its face tentacles are reaching out towards Uma, who is being swarmed by centipedes, and its mouth is snapping shut, but Uma seems to hold it off. So go ahead, Kushi.
It's kind of around the corner. Am I in where I'm standing? Can I attack it, or do I have to move?
I don't really like the attacking through a corner, but I think we've been playing that way, so let's keep it going. So you can attack this thing.
I can
from
move
where you are.
if you'd prefer.
Go ahead and move. It's only 1 space, anyways.
Yeah. It won't provoke any attacks. It'll probably end up with me on the ground, dead, but who knows? I will attack this giant ugly thing with my spear.
Mm-hmm. And an 11 will not hit.
Damn it.
That's unfortunate for you, my friends.
No, I will then kick it in its ugly face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Its attack.
Yeah.
10
No.
is lower than the one that you just.
I am so disgusted by it. I can't even attack it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too gross.
Yep.
It's so gross. I can't even look at it to attack it.
Yeah.
It is now Uma's turn. Unless you have something else you wanted to do.
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Uma.
Uma will jump up and down the ones that she has, using her great axe to also slice at them.
Right.
Try and make friends with the giant worm.
I mean, it did offer its tentacles to you in what maybe you would think is friendship. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna get to that in a second.
Okay. 14 hits. 5 slashing damage and 2 rage damage. I'm going to say that's 3 slashing and 2 rage is 5 total damage. They are not dead yet, but there are 3 left trying to swarm you in their trio kind of way.
I will continue to yell at them, and then I look at the big one and say, "Get your babies out of here!"
And that is your
It's
turn.
nice to meet you, though.
All right, so the swarm of centipedes under you, Uma, is trying to hit you for 19. That will hit. There is 4 piercing damage on the on there, but you're raging,
Damage.
so 2 damage. And they will stay on you and try to continue biting you. The next swarm of centipedes will, of
Are
course,
they going outside?
they are not going outside. No,
I told them to though.
I know. They're not
they'll
listening at all.
Stubborn,
Not
persistent.
listening.
So this swarm will move towards the closest target, of course, who is Kushi, and will try to attack. Boom. 17. That
Yeah,
hits you,
no, I
right?
mean-
Yeah. Okay. So that is 5 piercing damage. And you have more than 5, right? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Wunderbar. And then it will be the second Carrion Crawler's turn. He will come through this hallway and just clog up the hallway and make a big freaking scene as it steps over the torch and kind of cowers from it for a second, but then like kicks at it and it comes skittering down in the other direction down the hallway. So let me just move this as well. There we go. And you can see that there is nothing in the other room, Kushi and Uma, Spring and Brain, that there is nothing in the other room that is being illuminated by this torch. So this it's probably a good bet that these are the last creatures that were left in that room, and they've all bottlenecked themselves into this tiny little hallway. And it is the second giant centipede moves 5 feet and stops because this
Where's a character with a cone attack when you need one?
yeah. Actually, I guess this giant centipede does it have wall climb? It does. So it's going to come up on the side of the wall here and stop. Just on the other side of the archway. But you can see it's peeking around over the top of the archway. How do I signify that it is up climbing? They're climbing. There's a little fist holding something. Maybe that's climbing. Okay. All right, and it is now the top of the round again. It is Brain's turn.
Brain.
So there are still 2 swarms attacking Kushi and Uma, but there's also a huge, massive carrion crawler just like writhing in the archway there.
Right, and the giant centipede that's below me is no longer there, correct?
Yeah, the giant centipede has been killed, but there is another one that you can see just barely peeking over the top of the archway that Kushi and Uma are standing in front of. It's having a hard time going through the archway because the carrion crawler is basically filling it and attacking through it.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many targets.
Too many targets. Yeah.
Too many targets.
You can see that the swarm attacking Uma has the least amount of centipedes. There are 3 of them. Kushi, there's a mess of them, but there's not that many.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna fire at who's first? Kushi is. I'm gonna fire at this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Is they have how many? This one here?
There is over 5.
Yeah.
From here you can't really count them all, but
Yeah. I am not going to do any of my sneaky stuff. I'm just going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah! Oh, a 10.
And a 10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh.
What it does is it hits the carrion crawler, but it was at such an angle that it did not find purchase and just skittered to the floor.
Darn it.
The carrion crawler didn't even seem to notice.
And yeah. Okay. Oops. Move over to here. There, okay. Right there, and then I'm going to yell at this one and say, "Over here, you!" Oops, sorry. Over here, you stupid bugs! And that gives Kushi advantage on trying to kill the last of the bugs that are crawling on him.
Oh, the last of the bugs that are crawling on him, of course.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let me just switch that out. And
I was trying to
boof.
kill one of them.
Yep.
Just get rid of them off the table.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
They are persistent.
Yeah, they're little buggers.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right, that is your turn. So there is this dead giant centipede. So I'll take him off the board. And it is Spring's turn. You can see this carrion crawler trying to attack Uma through the archway. You can see the giant centipede at the top of the archway trying to get through, but the carrion crawler is making it difficult. Uma has 3 centipedes on her, and Kushi has at least 5 on him.
Okay. I'm within range of the. I can make an arrow strike at Mr. Wormy Bastard Carrion Crawler.
Yes, you can.
Right.
Yep, for
Okay,
sure.
so that's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. So. All right. Ah, crap. 7.
7 does not hit,
Uh,
unfortunately.
damn. That sucks. Okay.
All right. Are you going to stand your ground and try again next turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So now it is the carrion crawler's turn. It attacked Uma. It hasn't been hit yet, so it's going to continue to attack Uma. With its multi-attack, its tentacles first. Wow. Okay, so a critical.
Oh.
It ended up having a 28 total
Wow.
to hit. So that is a 6 piercing damage, and no, it's not. It's 10 poison damage.
Oh.
I don't. Did that roll crit damage?
Did it? It had.
Oh, it did. Yeah, never mind. It did.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, for sure.
Yep. Sorry.
Because it
I'll go
uses a
with
D4, and it rolled an extra D4.
Yep.
Right, okay, so 10 poison damage. The target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution savings throw or be poisoned for 1 minute. Okay, so you missed that. Until this poison ends, the target is paralyzed. The target can repeat the savings throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the poison on itself on a success. So, you...
Yeah, talk to Kushi. He knows all about this.
Yep. Uma,
Probably made this
you
not the
are
first fight I've been paralyzed
poisoned.
That's-
There we
Nasty.
go. This perfect little poison icon for you.
Oh, man.
So that was the tentacles. I remember carrion crawlers being so much more dangerous than this in earlier editions, because if it hit you,
Oh.
it would begin to swallow you whole. Right?
Oh.
And now you're just now you're just poisoned, paralyzed. So that's
paralyzed.
yeah,
which means
exactly.
that it
But you
can
got like
try and
4
bite
turns before your character was dead, or something.
Yeah.
And it will try and bite you.
Not quite as nasty as it was in its early days.
23 will hit you. 7 piercing damage, Uma.
Oh.
I believe you're still raging even though you're paralyzed, right? Until your
Yeah.
next turn or whatever.
Really angry, paralyzed people are the worst.
All right, so what does that leave you with? Do you have 19 right now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And that is the Carrion Crawler's turn. Because it can't get through or anything. You're totally clogging up the doorway here. Making a mess of my turn. And it is now Kushi's turn.
Yeah.
So you've got advantage on these bugs if you'd like to take one.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I care about living, so I'm
Mhm.
going to disengage.
Okay.
Backflip.
Backflip.
Across the room.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, you can make it right to the corner. Nice.
Yeah, I could still see that big ass ugly thing from there.
Yep.
I will do like several backflips on my way to this corner.
Yeah, for sure.
Now my token can now no longer see these things, but I think there is light.
There's light coming from behind, so you can certainly see that these things are there, and you can use that backlight to aim as well.
Yeah. Okay, that would be my turn because unfortunately I don't have any key points to use Step of the Wind to use that as a bonus action.
Right.
So my disengage will be my action. And I'll just be done.
Right. Okay. Let me just actually do this. 20 foot and it's 20 foot. Do the lighting. All players see light. I'll give it sight too. Can you see the light now?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, well.
I believe it's under emit lights.
Emits lights.
Like if you click on the token, that's what you need to do for anything like a torch token or anything.
Okay.
There should be a option for it to emit light.
Right. Okay. So. Token aura. Nope. Well, I don't know. Token emits lights, bright and low lights, but that is the
So you want like 20 feet
that
for
is
a
the
foot?
advanced one that I'm not actually using. I'll try it.
What?
I'm not using the advanced one. I'm using legacy.
Huh.
So yeah, I don't.
Is it using? Is the page using the like current like lighting system then? Or?
It's using the legacy one. But anyways,
It should
you can
work.
see this thing.
Okay.
So it is now, unless you need to do anything else. You've hopped away. You've disengaged.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can do?
No.
No. Okay. So it is now Uma's turn. Uma, you stand. Oh darn. So sorry. 1 second, Uma. This swarm of centipedes doesn't like that Kushi flipped away.
No. No. They don't get to do that. That's
Oh,
why I
because
get
you
to do it.
disengaged. Of course you. Yes, of course. Sorry about that. So it is Uma's turn now.
I roll my constitution. That's my turn.
So yes, you rolled it already. Your Constitution. Okay, so you have Was it at the beginning or the end of your turn? You can repeat the saving throw. Oh, at the end of each of your turns. Okay, so you've rolled it. So you've made it. You've dispelled the poison.
Nice.
And on your next turn, you can hit this thing again. The swarm of centipedes, though, is going to try and hit you. The one right underneath you. So, an 11 does not hit you. This one, right beside you, moves in to hit you. And now there are two swarms trying to bite you.
Oh, jeez.
And a 5 does not hit you. All right, it is now the back carrion crawler's turn. You can see that it has started climbing the wall, and Uma can see that it is on the ceiling because of the nature of the archway and the angle of sights. Neither Brain nor Kushi can see what is happening.
Oh.
And Spring cannot see where it ended up, but saw that it climbed up.
Yeah.
Where is that little bar? A little hand and bar. There it is. Bring that to the front. Perfect. And that's the carrion crawler's turn. The giant centipede makes Herculean efforts to get through the archway. And it's you know what? I'm gonna make it roll a strength check to try and squeeze through. And will someone roll me a? Let's see. What is a carrion crawler strength score? Someone roll me a d20 plus 2. If you will.
I don't know if this is a good thing. It's probably a bad thing, but I just rolled 1 if you want to hear it.
Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3. The giant centipede needs to make a 3 strength check. So let's find out. 8. It makes
Wow.
it makes it through. That's the only thing it can do. It's still up on the wall, and that was its entire turn. It is now Brain's turn, top of the 6th round or something.
Yeah.
Ah! All right. Take the little thing off that swarm because
Yeah,
it
well,
doesn't have.
there we go.
So. Yep. So Brain saw that Uma got paralyzed and then came back together again. So
Yep.
he's gonna step out to. Actually, no, he's gonna do that. I think. Where I am now, I can like suck up against the wall, right, and try to hide.
Yeah, probably not from the swarms here, but from everything else here. Yes.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hide from the swarms. I'm trying to hide from the other guys.
Right. Okay.
They seem to be more the issue at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. So, oops. I don't want to do this one here. And stealth me up. 12.
12. Okay.
That one there.
Who are you trying to attack?
I'm gonna try to attack the carrion crawler.
Right. Okay.
'Cause
So.
I saw him just attack Uma, and I'm not liking that at all. So.
Yeah.
A 15. It sees you.
Nope. Yep, it does indeed, but that's okay. I'm gonna move out to here. It's just a straight shot at the carrion crawler. I can see him because this is dead on the floor right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty, just a straight shot with my light crossbow.
14 hits. Yep, that hits.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I get sneak attack because Uma is no longer paralyzed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, right. So that is 19 points of piercing damage.
Wow, nice.
Cool.
Let's see.
I did my bonus action. I did that.
Where's my calculator?
15 feet. I do here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in slow.
All right, perfect. Hopefully
see.
you can dodge it or
Come on,
hide from it
Uma,
this time.
over here.
All right, it is now Spring's turn. You have a straight shot for any of the centipede swarms, the giant centipede, or the carrion crawler that is in front of the other carrion crawler. The one in the back has climbed up, and you cannot see where it went.
Okay. I will. I will attempt to hit the first carrion crawler. The one,
Okay.
well, obviously the one in front.
Yep.
So do that, and okay. See if I can hit this time.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! 6.
6. That does not hit.
Ah.
Unfortunate.
Roll that dice out.
Yep. So.
Or at least put it in dice jail.
Yep, that's right. You gotta write a whole new PowerShell script.
Yeah. Actually, this is a actual dice rolling thing that somebody wrote in Python, and it's,
Nice.
like, it's pretty good. You have it has its own. It has its own thing for adding modifiers and everything. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Nice. All right, so Spring, I assume you're still going to stand your ground and keep firing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just pulling arrows out of your quiver and just firing. Bing, bing, bing.
Okay. Yeah.
And it is now the front carrion crawler's turn. And it is still being blocked, of course, by Uma. So it will attack Uma. It's got its multi-attack, so tentacles. Boom. Oh! A critical hit.
Oh my god.
Again. Second time. So that is 7 poison damage, and roll a Constitution savings throw of 13 or above, and you made it, so you're not paralyzed. But you did manage to take 7 damage. I'm just gonna move these so I can see what you got there. Okay. And its second attack is a bite. 17. Does that one hit you? It does? Okay, so 10 piercing is what it says there. You keep taking hits. I'm not sure what the mechanics are on a rage. You went paralytic. But you kept
taking damage.
Yeah, you kept taking damage, so you're still raged. So absolutely, you take half of that. And it is still writhing around in this archway and trying to kill you. It did take a crossbow bolt to a vital bit of its, probably between two. Oh, this one doesn't have chitin, does it? It's got like a flesh on the outside because it's more of a worm than it is a bug. So
Yeah.
it's so the crossbow bolt actually just sank right into it and it's disappeared, and it's got this like little pool of blood that's coming out. It's like a gray green dribble of blood. And it is now Kushi's turn. Kushi.
Mm-hmm. I will, although my token can't see, the crawler's still like here, right?
The crawler's still where it was before,
Okay.
and your character can certainly see it and target it.
Okay, I will attack it with my short bow.
And a 19 hits.
Oh yeah.
So that is an 8 damage.
8 damage.
Uh,
Anything else I can do?
You notice that this thing reels back and bonks its head on the top of the archway, and it is now bloodied.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, Uma, it is your turn. You have 2 swarms on you, 2 small swarms. I hesitate to make them one big swarm just because they might get the larger attack on you. So they are 2 small swarms. And there's the giant centipede and the carrion crawler, all within reaching distance.
I'm just gonna stay on the ones on me.
Yep.
The ones under me.
Yep. So that is 13 slashing, 2 rage, so that will be, what is that? 7 slashing plus 2 rage is 9 damage. That will definitely kill one of the groups. It wouldn't be enough to kill both of them, though. So this one is still up. And
That's my turn.
yeah, that's your turn. Which one was it? There it is. Take that one off the initiative order. And this swarm of centipedes will attack Uma with its 3 sets of mandibles. And that is an 18, which hits for 4 piercing damage, which translates more like into 2. And you now have you don't need that sick icon anymore. But you're now down to 9 hit points, 9 out of 36. And this carrion crawler, Uma can see it's coming up, and just over top of the archway. It's trying to figure out how it's going to get through. And what it does is it starts bashing the top of the archway. And it's going to maybe make a strength check. Where is it? A strength check. A 10 will not break through the thinner wall of the top of the archway, but everyone could hear it starting to smash into the wall. Some of the bricks come down and fall around the bottom carrion crawler, but it hasn't done any damage. And
No respect this guy has.
yeah, absolutely.
No respect at all.
I believe the giant centipede would need to make a dexterity check to stay on that wall. And a 7's not going to make it. So, instead of being climbing, like this token says, it's going to be on the ground and prone. Which is prone. That one, sure. So that one is now on the ground and prone. It will need to take some movement to get back up. All right. And now this giant centipede will take, half of its movements to get back up. And it will have to move in order to, mechanically stay where it is. And it will attack Uma as well.
Ugh. Man.
Uma's right here taking all the damage from this bite. 16. 16 will hit. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is the giant centipede, yes. So make a DC 11 Constitution savings throw. So Constitution savings throw is 19. You make it. So you do not take the poison damage.
Oh, I don't take the poison.
No, it doesn't say you take half damage on a successful one.
Okay.
So you don't take that. You only take the 3 piercing damage because it was chopped in half.
Okay.
And Brain, it is now your turn.
No, Uma.
Uma has 6 HP out of 36.
I know.
It's getting a little critical.
Yeah.
She's like the tank, you know.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see here. What do we got? It was all the way down there. So she gets to do it again. No, we're gonna do that. So we are going to do what he does best, which is he's going to put himself as close to the wall as possible to try to hide. 22.
Ooh, nice.
Pretty sure that will do the trick for me this time.
Yeah, and
I will move out. I will actually. I'm going to actually do something a little different here. I'm going to do this right there. I'm going to move down to here.
yep.
This giant centipede that's in front of me. I sort of duck to one side, put my light crossbow sort of just beside it, and I shoot at the this gentleman here.
Yeah, the big carrion crawler.
The gentleman.
Yep. And with
Yeah.
advantage.
He's not really a gentleman. He
Oh,
dropped a bunch
good
of bricks on his buddy. Like,
No.
A 9 with advantage will not hit.
No, it will not.
oh,
I don't have anything to be able to reroll. So do I have inspiration? No.
No, there's not really inspiration in this game.
I know. I'm just trying anything. I'm trying
like-
anything here.
I know, yeah.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It is
But I'm also like I've bumped as I bring my light crossbow back. I bump the centipede that's beside.
right, like trying to distract it, maybe.
I'm trying to
take
make
a
it
hit or
pay
something.
attention to me, not to Uma.
Yep.
Come here, you little stupid! Or go after Kay. You like Kay.
And
Don't go after me.
no.
Yeah.
It is-
You, call them onto you. You have 31 hit points. You do it.
I know. It's called Team Far Away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things about rogues is that they don't get hit super often. Because they can hide really well.
Yeah.
And disengage really well and that kind of stuff. It is now Spring's turn.
Okay.
You have 11 hit points. Uma has 6 hit points. And Kushi has 9, but Kushi is way in the back there in a corner. Firing
So-
arrows, I believe.
I'm assuming I can cast. So I've got the 4 spell slots. I don't quite understand.
I think you
How
have
many-
one spell slot left.
Okay. So I will cast Cure Wounds then on Uma.
Right,
Yeah,
and that
I
is a
will try-
touch spell, so you will have to get within melee range of all the other, not all the other enemies, but certainly the swarm of centipedes and the large centipede.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. So I'll do this. Yeah, 6.
6.
6
6
with it,
healing.
modifier. Yeah.
So that'll give
6
you
healing.
a 12 total.
so it's better than 6 anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess now I'm right in it with the
Yep.
centipedes.
Yeah, and you've used your action. You're I believe you're out of spell slots for first level there, and I don't know if you have any bonus actions or anything. Level for a level 3, you might even have a bonus action. But I don't know what it is.
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't remember anything. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. It is now the front carrion crawler's turn then. In that case.
Could I do something? Sorry, I forgot to do something on my turn.
Right.
I want to be there. That's the end of my movement.
Okay, perfect. Right there. And so this carrion crawler saw you like attacking it. It's been happily munching away on Uma this whole time. But you are now a new threat, and it might have to deal with. Let's see who it attacks. Let's see who it attacks. Uma. Here we go.
Man. I should have advantage on being attacked.
Yeah.
Not Uma.
So the tentacles reach out towards you, Uma. And for a 23, it hits you. 4 poison damage. Roll a DC 13 con save. 15, so you are not poisoned, but you certainly take poison damage, which is slightly different. And it will then reach. It's got you by the shoulders with its tentacles, and you can feel this numbing poison seeping into your skin. And it opens its mouth and bites. 13. Does that hit? No. Okay. So no piercing damage at all.
I take its tentacle and just shake it. No, bad.
Your hand goes a little numb. It's not bad enough that you're incapacitated, but you shake it. Okay. And it is now Kushi's turn.
Yeah. So there's. Where are the? No, let me just move my token.
Yeah, you can move your token C and then move back if you like.
Yeah. So I will attack. Try and finish off one of those swarms, I guess.
Why don't I just put like a little marker of where you actually are, and then you can just move your token forwards because there is light over here.
Yeah.
I'll just put like a little monk token. Oh, that's not how you spell monk. There's only 4 letters. Okay, open it up. Here we are. We've got whatever that is a monk. This is the token I pulled out. It's some kind of South Park thing.
Yeah.
And so you're like up here somewhere. I can see where you are. You can leave your token there so that you can see.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I will attack the swarm with my arrow.
Okay.
Finish it off. No, not unarmed strike. Short bow. I'll take the 14. That does hit the.
Yeah, for sure. The 14, yes, certainly does hit. So when you say you're doing an unarmed strike,
I didn't mean to hit that.
okay, yeah, okay. So
that's why I'm.
Yeah, right. So it was sorry, it was a short bow that we were firing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it still hits.
That's 8 damage, not 11, because
Yes,
I didn't actually
8
roll
damage,
for that.
and that will be the full amount because this is not This doesn't have like a whole bunch of resistances like the centipedes do. And so an arrow has sunk into this thing. It didn't sink all the way in, like the other one did, but so it's sticking out. It's kind of sticking out of its throat too, right? It's got all of this like a bit of gore coming out of its mouth now, and that's what it's doing. Uma.
That is my turn.
Hi, I'm Uma.
Hi.
Okay. I will. There's still one under me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll attack that one.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to my sheet? Just a minute. Sorry.
Mhm.
There you go.
16 hits, and that is certainly enough to kill it.
Oh,
Yay!
So that is the last
Finally,
of the
four
swarms.
I just jump up and down on it.
Yeah.
I said outside.
Stop. There's like centipede gore going all over the place. Spring is right there getting covered in gore. The giant centipede beside you looks a little bit offended. But I don't know, let it be. And you didn't want to move or anything, did you, Oma?
No, thank you.
Okay. So
Clearly
this...
mother of centipedes didn't raise her children correctly.
No.
Yeah.
Listen,
So this one behind the overhead wall above the archway, it's going to continue making a strength check to try and break through. So Carrion crawler, there we go. Strength check. A 7 does not make it. It doesn't even damage it. It doesn't even damage this wall. So, it will still continue trying. This giant centipede, right beside Uma, Spring, and Brain. Sorry for moving you. I should just look down at the bottom there.
I'll give you consent. It's cool.
Yeah. It's going to look around. It's going to. It's not a smart guy. So it's going to randomly attack Brain. Here we go. Giant centipede bite. Blong.
Nope.
For a 7, it does not hit you in any way.
Ha! Ho! Ha! Ha!
Yeah.
And
Come on, sucker! Woohoo!
it is now the top of the round. I wanted to point out that it is 11 o'clock.
One more round?
And we could go one more round. I'd like to go around and see who can stay for the last round.
We'll do one more round.
Okay. And Eric.
Uma?
I can do as many rounds as you want.
And Eric too.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, one more round then. Let's go. Brain's turn.
Alrighty. Yeah. What do I want to do? Do that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I pull out my little short. Why do I keep doing that? My light crossbow, and I push it again beside this giant centipede, and I shoot for this one right here. Oop, yeah, that wasn't.
I believe the ranged rules say something like
Oh,
if there is
yeah. So
if
what
there
I'm
is
gonna
a
do- yeah,
a creature beside you,
Yeah.
you get disadvantage.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
any
even if
any
you're not
creature that is attacking you beside you will interrupt it.
So I will do it again. We will.
A 16
we will-
still hits
That's
though.
what. Yeah.
A 16
That's
still
what-
like you rolled the dice already.
Oh right. So
And
I
a
can-
16
yeah, right.
hits, so don't worry
16
about
hits.
it. You
Alright,
can
yeah,
still
so
hit
sweet.
this thing.
Yeah. So I get sneak attack too because of Uma.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that. Oh boo! I'm gonna re-roll one of the.
Okay.
What? How? What?
So the
Are we right?
you're gonna roll one of the like the two from the
something-
2d6.
Something's very wrong
Oh,
because
it's-
my light crossbow says it's a 1d6. It should be a 1d8.
It says 1d8. The top one says 2d6.
Okay, that's a sneak. Is it there? Oh, it does say 1d8.
Yeah, it says 1d8.
Oh, it's just so low. I'm just.
Yeah, that's true.
You rolled
so-
a 2 and a 3 for the damage.
Yeah. Do I want to re-roll 3? I gotta re-roll the 8 because when I hit my feat allows me to re-roll one dice when I'm.
Okay, so you're rolling the d8.
I'm gonna yeah. I can't do the sneak. I can only do the damage for the
For the weapon. Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm gonna re-roll the d8. 6. So
6
there we
plus
go.
4
that
will
would
be,
so 18 points of damage. To that
Nice. Nice. So how does this thing die?
beast. Yes. Well, I mean, you know.
Massively.
Let's think here. I don't have to look at what it looks like again. No, I'm just So as I reach alongside the giant centipede, I press it up against its body, into its throat, and just die. Boom, and let the bolt go.
Yep. And it does the Lord of the Rings cave troll thing where it takes this gasping inhale and then just falls heavily to the ground.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Not
All right.
die?
On that note, I'm gonna hold my light crossbow in one hand and, with my free action, pull out my what's it called again? It's called a blackstone dagger.
Right.
Oh.
And because I have advantage, I'm going to try to hit this beast right here
Okay.
with it. And
This is a bonus attack, I guess.
well, I'm using my because I shot right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can use my bonus action to make an attack with my dagger. But
Right.
I get 24 because I have advantage. Whew. But it
Is
doesn't
is
have
that
a
like one of
sneak
your
attack on
special rogue things?
it. So no. So the idea being is that anyone can make a bonus action offhand.
Oh
attack.
yes, of course, yeah.
I'm doing
That's right.
the offhand
You're right.
attack with my little dagger that I pulled out of my
Mm-hmm.
thing. Right.
Can you do that if you've used a bow?
I'm holding it in one hand.
It's a crossbow,
You
right?
get- yeah.
Light crossbow, okay.
Yeah,
It's a
and
light
it's a light crossbow. I'll give it to him because it's that was kind of a wicked shot. So
I mean, I'll drop it for you if you want.
no, don't worry about it. Just hit this centipede.
All right, and boop. And so not sneak, just the 5 piercing.
Right. So
Oh,
a
But
10.
I can re-roll that.
Oh, good.
re-roll that
Okay.
because because it's the weapon I get to do. Roll 1d4. Yes.
24.
So
Yep.
6 points of damage.
Six.
Piercing damage.
6
Piercing.
and yeah, okay. So it's 6 points of piercing. And you didn't get the sneak because you've already used the sneak, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's-
So it's
I just
6.
have it in
And
there.
and this is also dead, so it doesn't even matter if you
Yep.
got to use the sneak or not.
Yep. So in this particular case, as I swing my light crossbow out of the way, I pull out my dagger, and looking, I can't see the other one. and I jam it into its back and sort of slide it upwards.
Yeah.
Open it like you would a lobster tail from the back.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And for my last bit of movement,
Mm-hmm.
I will move into its space because it's dead now.
Yep.
And I say to Uma, "We got this! Come on, guys!"
And as you step in here, you can see that this thing, it's not that far back. It's about there. But it is up on the other side of the archways, like the wall above the archway.
So it's dancing on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's basically what it's
Dancing on the
doing.
ceiling.
It's been
Yeah.
slamming itself into this wall.
It's singing an 80s tune
Mhm.
by Lionel Richie.
Oh, I don't know that
Yep.
one.
know?
I don't know that one. I gotta look that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it is now
It's not something spectacular. So.
it is now Spring's turn. This thing is not it is an immediate threat, but it is not within melee range of anybody right now. Its turn is next, so we'll see. We'll see how this happens.
You mean the
The carrion crawler. The carrion crawler that is on the other side of the wall trying to slam itself through the archway's wall.
okay? So right now, what's left besides that guy?
Just
Now,
that guy. You can probably not even see it from there. Just barely. You'd have to step forwards in order to attack it.
Okay.
And then you would be
Well,
right under it too.
Yeah. Shit. And so I cast 3 spells.
Yeah.
Like, 3 of the same spell.
Yeah.
Now I have 4 spell slots, but I can't.
We only have 3 spell slots.
What's that?
Paladins don't have a 4th spell slot until 5th level.
Really? Okay. I
They're
know
only
that.
half casters.
Okay. All right. So I can't do any more magic.
You are
Okay,
magic exhausted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I could attack this guy and then like sort of move away. I mean, he will kill me if he hits me. Pretty obviously.
Yeah, if you
'Cause I
step
have,
under
like-
him, there will be some space between you and him. Probably not quite 5 feet, but I'm gonna say it's not melee range. So you could fire up at him if you wanted to.
Well, I can see. Okay, so I can still fire up. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So I guess I'll do that then.
Right. Okay. So you step
Yeah,
forwards and let fly an
Yeah.
arrow.
Hopefully, with better results this time
Yeah.
than I have been doing. But okay, 15. Not so bad. I
15
guess.
hits.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So what am I doing? It plus. Oh shit. Mixed up there for a sec. It's plus 2. Okay. D8 plus 2. I think.
I believe so. Your
So,
longbows D8 plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So 7.
7 damage.
Yeah.
And this is the first hit that this thing has taken.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it was totally in the back of this
Yeah.
entire battle. So
Right.
this is, you could call this the third wave of the battle.
Yeah.
And so you've stepped forward, you fired, and you can safely step back just because it's was above you and it wasn't quite within melee range.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It is now the carrion crawler's turn. It has committed this turn to bashing this wall. So we will see. Just under it, its compatriot has hit the floor, and it is mid swing, and it will. Where is it? God damn it! and it will make a strength check. A 10. Wow. Okay. It is not making these strength checks very well.
No.
So it does not dramatically fly in from the ceiling and land on, Uma and Brain and Spring. But but it has maybe changed tactic. And is now peeking over the wall of the archway with plenty of room to crawl through now. It is now Kushi's turn. Yeah, because Snail Brain in chat said, "Good thing." So go ahead.
Probably can't see.
No, you could see it peeking out, but it would have a lot of cover. It's like 3/4 cover. Oh, but no, because you're way back there. I forgot that I switched tokens.
I will move to where my
Your actual token is?
is here.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and I can see it here. Straight through, right?
You can see it. It's got 3/4 cover, so it's going to have a bonus to its
because
AC.
It's like up above, right?
Yeah, it is. It is on the other side of the wall, above the archway, but it is peeking around. You can see its head right there,
Yeah.
and it is drooling up onto its face.
Yeah, 3/4 cover gives you like +2 or whatever, but
Yeah, it
yeah,
gives
let's
it gives a
take a
+5 mechanically.
oh, +5.
Yeah.
No passengers.
Getting close to it does not seem like a good in that narrow space. Does not seem like a good idea. I'll take the +5 and shoot at it anyway.
Okay. And a 14
Yeah,
does not hit. It would hit its normal AC, but not its 3/4 cover AC.
Yeah.
So it actually hits the archway, breaks the arrow. The arrow falls down, and it is now. Unless you want to do anything else, I don't know if you have anything
It'll
else.
be my turn.
Okay. It is now Uma's turn.
Okay. Uma can move forward and attack.
Okay.
Come on.
And you've got a great axe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So you can do that absolutely. I was saying that it's a little bit far away, but it did actually come down a little bit. So yeah, for sure. Even like a short sword could hit it. A great axe of 23 will hit for
13.
13 damage. Yes, perfect. All right, so
She will look at Brain and say, "We have what now?" You said we have this. She doesn't know what this is.
oh yeah.
So the idea being is that, and I'll start to explain it to her a little bit.
All right, so
Phrase.
that's perfect. And this carrion crawler, I took the other carrion crawler's turn as this one because it was dead on the ground, and so this one, it will not get this turn. This giant centipede is dead as well, and that was the round. So this thing is taking hits, but it's is probably going to get another nasty attack off at least, and so we'll hold it there.
No.
No.
Who has to
Yeah,
go?
like right in the middle of.
Yeah.
I
like,
know.
Who has to
I-
go?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm good for one more round.
One more round. Okay, so let's take another consensus for another round.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. try and
Okay.
destroy this thing.
Uma? Uma said
I can do
as many rounds as all night. And
I'm
Eric?
fine.
Okay, perfect. Brain. You could even though it's up there, you could probably like jump up onto the archway, you know, and kick off and hit it with your with anything you want. But
Yep.
probably I don't know what
So
you're
it's-
going to use.
It's kind of on the ceiling.
It's kind of on the ceiling. It's hanging down. It's presenting a target.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is get rid of my light crossbow. I'm going to take, like, looking like I'm running right at it, and then slide along the floor and come out over here.
Right? Yeah.
For you know the reasons why.
Yeah, of course.
I can run. I can do a dexterity.
So you are now on the other side of the carrion crawler.
Correct.
Yeah,
I will probably
absolutely.
have to-
Make a fairly easy dexterity check because you are going over another carcass to do that.
Yep. We're going to do acrobatics because that's my thing.
Mhm.
23.
And yep, that makes it perfect.
While noticing Kushi doing his backflips, I will do somewhat of a cartwheel over this thing, but it's not graceful. If you've ever seen a 7-year-old do a cartwheel for the first time, where the legs come over in a weird angle, and I sort of fall onto it, but I slide off and in to where I want to be.
Right. Of course, perfect.
And I hold my thumb up to Kushi. I got this. And I pull out my magical rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
You do you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm learning from you, Kay. So I will now attack with that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's advantage because I'm with the young lady, right?
Yeah, you're flanking.
Flanking with Uma.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
16.
16 hits.
Oh yeah.
So the damage might be a bit weird on. Go and
And so what is that? The piercing
okay, so
piercing magic, and then
it's piercing magic damage. So it's,
and also sneak because she's there too.
sorry.
Also sneak because she's there too,
Yes.
and you have advantage. So yes, of course.
Yeah, I had sneak attack twice. No.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
So 19 points of damage.
Yeah, 19. Ouch.
Wow. Yeah.
So it is now bloodied.
and
Yeah, it's what rogues do. They sneak and then they hit for crud loads of damage.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. Sorry, what were you saying, Uma?
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just saying. Uma looks at Kushi and says, "What now? Now what do we have? He keeps saying we have things."
Yeah.
He's
I'll tell
probably
you later.
he's probably trying to give you more stuff to put in your backpack.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Give me another barrel of oil.
We have to
Carry.
carry things. Okay, now makes sense.
Oh yeah, and I didn't make you roll as you were being pummeled earlier. So you did not immolate because I'd forgotten.
Okay.
It is now Spring's turn.
Hey.
You can see this thing. It's presenting a target. You're not quite as far as Kushi, so I'm gonna say that it is half cover for you if you fire from where you are. But you could also walk up to it and smash it with your sword, I believe it is.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I had this idea earlier that maybe I would use the smite spell with the melee weapon, but I have no more ability to do that. So
Right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use my. I'm just gonna arrow. Just gonna arrow strike him.
Okay.
Because it's basically as good as my magic sword. So it's the same kind of. I think there's like one potential damage point difference.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
So let's
All right.
do this.
Hit this thing.
17.
17 hits.
Cool. All right. And oh, well, only fucking 3 damage. But...
it does sink in, and it does begin bleeding even more profusely than it has been.
Yeah.
It is
good.
bleeding out of
Blood is good.
several places now. And yeah, so that's you in a nutshell, right?
That's yeah.
Okay.
That's
and it is now Kushi's turn. So it is still presenting 3/4 cover from you from way back there.
But if I move, maybe I'll move a little closer.
Yeah. Right. If you move to where spring is, you'll have it'll have half cover. If you come right up to it, then it will have no cover.
But it has nasty poison tentacles. So
It does have those, yes.
I will go there, take the half cover, and take a shot out with the bow.
Okay. Yes, that hits for sure.
Nice.
For 7 damage.
Piercing damage.
7 piercing damage. This thing is wrecked. It's not dead yet, but it is starting to like slip off of the roof there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a follow-up attack. Uma will have to kill it.
Mm-hmm. And
Uma, do you feel bad for him yet?
it is now Uma's turn. It didn't go outside.
Yeah.
It didn't go. Yeah, it's not listening. No,
All right.
listen.
All right, Uma. A 16 will hit with your great axe, and 12 damage will kill it. That is it. That is
why you
that is
listen.
the battle.
Oh, that's one dead worm.
And it falls down with a huge crash, of course. And let me see. Another random encounter starts. We have phase 4 of the battle. No, I'm just kidding. And
So here's the fun part.
this little area here is just chock full of bodies.
Yeah.
And shards.
Yep.
And not only that, but these 2 giant worms have been feeding on corpses for like 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
And corpses and garbage. So
Luke,
this is a really crappy room to be in right now.
That's true. I'm going to separate these monsters so that I can, calculate exactly what we get here. And
how many
just
hit points
no,
do you
that's
have,
you.
Uma?
Oops.
I can't see.
Razor.
Six.
Crystals.
I got 10.
10.
She-
So the 3 of you have 31 hit points left. I have 31 hit points left.
Yeah, all together.
That's true.
came from and lies down.
Yeah.
Good.
I go
Yes.
over and like sit beside her. You'll be okay. I know you'll be okay.
I find I'm sleepy now.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
Okay, so that is
That was tough. Whoa.
that was
Yeah, man.
tough.
That was scary. Number of times. I mean, not for Brain.
Of course not.
But no. But for you guys. Whoa. Brain was scared too. They're all
They're
his friends. You can't
Sir-
die.
nursing our wounds and licking and trying to recover our strength.
I'm a little quiet because I'm just calculating right now.
Yeah. to remember. Whew. I was worried about Uma though, for sure. Luckily, the DM rolling poorly is still up and running.
Yeah. More of those.
At one point there, you had like 4 swarms on her, and you rolled
Something like that, yeah.
11 and you had 3. So 3 swarms attacked, and it was a 6, an 11, and a 5. And they hit hard as swarms, man. Wow.
Yeah, they're more powerful than the giant centipedes. You know, they're like
Yeah, for sure.
they're,
For sure,
they're-
Yeah.
and they can go through tiny little cracks.
Yeah, and they can go through. Yeah, they can sneak through. That was woo. You got 2 crits too. Woohoo!
All right, so these carrion crawlers are going to give you some nice nice shards and experience too. All right. So that is 28 plus 37 plus 15 shards equals 80 shards that you guys can split between you.
80
20
shards
shards each.
each.
That is
Well, that's
20 shards each evenly. Yep.
we can pretty much evenly split that, I guess, if you guys want. But I don't know. I mean, maybe the people who actually killed something should get more
No.
shards.
Now, if you don't remember, Spring, when we first met, we don't keep track.
I
of how
know.
many things we killed. Though I did kill 3 of them in this round, but that's not the point here. We're a team.
Yeah. Okay. I won't complain.
Every so once in a while, you see. I won't. I was thinking he'd like put little notches on his bag or something like that every time he killed one, because he's not keeping count.
I say
Yeah.
you get as many shards as hit points you lost.
Sorry, you were a little low.
I say you get as many shards as hit points that you lost.
Oh. That's an interesting idea. Yeah. Uma gets all the shards.
Why does Uma have so many shards? You can really get. Alright, so that's 20 light shards. Wow, I got a bunch.
20. Is that what we're doing then? 20 each?
Yeah, I think that's what we're doing.
Alright.
I have 163 light shards.
Nice.
That's-
We should talk about the material abyss at some point,
Oh, yeah.
because that actually costs light shards to access.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone knew that. It's kind of a recent development. I mentioned it, but I don't know how. It might have
Yeah, I
been in
don't
the
know
middle
if
of a
it-
conversation or something.
Yeah, it probably didn't really sink in, but I think I did see that. Yeah.
that's cool.
So, yeah. What about XP? How are we?
XP, you
Yeah.
have each 600, not 600, sorry, 263 XP each. So you can add
this
that
round.
to your total.
That should bring some people into the next level of stuff. Would it? Probably. Not me.
Should be.
Yeah, I'm not sure how close I am at this point, but I might be getting close to level 4. I don't know. It's been a few sessions, so
Uma must be getting close too. I don't think you've missed any sessions, so
No, I haven't.
Oh.
So I mean, I should be close to level 4 at
Yeah.
this point.
I
I think.
Spring. I adjusted your level manually on the character
Okay.
sheet here, which actually deleted your experience points. So you're gonna have to tally your experience points on your end, and
Okay.
tell me.
Yeah, I will do that before the next session.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've been like writing down XP every time we do something, but
Yeah.
I haven't actually tallied them together, so I don't
Right.
really know what my total is at this point.
So add
So I
another
have to go-
263 to that tally.
I'm
Two
seeing
six
now.
three. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May I ask for one additional experience point?
For one, yes, of course. Yes, you
One?
can have one
I am now
experience
level
point.
4.
Yeah, I knew it.
1 point.
I was exactly 1 point off.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that we're probably going into a rest at this point, but well,
Oh, I hope
it's
so.
Yes.
still a dangerous place.
Yep.
We'll see how that works out.
Can I
Yeah.
off
Okay, cool.
between sessions? Can I do my level up, or do you want to wait for next session?
Is it a complex level up?
No, it's my level 4, so it'd be just ASI.
Yeah. Okay. I would say just
I make-
hold off on that.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's that?
Raven, if you copy her character sheet,
Right.
then she can level up in the copy, and then when she levels up, she can get rid of her character sheet and bring in the copy.
Right. Okay. That makes
Make
that
sense?
that does make sense. So I'm going to. What am I? How in the heck?
I mean, like you said, it's not a complex one, so if you want me to hold off, it's not an issue. It'll take me all of 3 minutes max to.
I'm just clicking on Uma's thing and it's just maybe I can't copy it.
Ah.
I don't know.
It should say duplicate.
Yeah, when I right click on it, it doesn't. It says show to players, archive, and delete. So I'm not going to do either of those
Yep.
because you actually own the account,
That's
James.
correct.
So I think
And
that's
the reason
probably
why.
what
Yeah.
it is.
I have
Even
to
though
go
I
on
am the
to-
DM, James owns the account that I'm accessing.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. I can
Okay.
get out, and then come back in as me.
Just don't look.
Yeah, trust me, I
Yeah.
immediately put myself
You
on
have
the.
to you have
on
to
the
open
other
the character sheet and use the edit button.
Oh,
right, you can do it that way
okay.
too.
You can't
Yeah.
do it from the menu.
Oh,
You
okay, I
can't-
see.
Yeah, my system can because I've got some.
Open
weird
open the
apps
character
that-
sheet,
And hit the edit
Mm.
button.
edit, and then should be a
Duplicate. There it is. I got it.
I forgot about that one.
Okay, so where is she? She's way down on the bottom. It says copy of Uma.
Yeah.
So that's the one you can level up?
If you grab it and slide it up, it'll go up the.
Yeah, and I'll just put it right underneath Uma proper.
Yeah, sorry, Eric. Thanks, Eric, because I forgot about that. I've got like little apps in the background on my web browser that allows me to do all
Yeah.
virtual TTT and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Or TTT enhanced. It's VTT enhanced suite.
Mm. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it does. It's got a bunch of macros in the background.
Yeah,
APIs.
it's-
It does
cool.
some stuff.
All right, and that is the session. One combat and 3
Yeah.
waves, and it's and here we are at the end of it.
Yeah. It's a
I'll also
driver.
say to Uma, maybe next time we don't use the axe on the door.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll just try to break it down, not split it in two.
Oh wow, you know. We
Yeah.
couldn't have
Uma-
known that it would be centipedes.
And the great thing is Uma's dead asleep at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Just
could have
as,
known.
like
it's
one of those
centipedes.
like kicks.
It's
like
always
your
centipede.
dog does. Like,
Yeah.
centipede. Yeah.
She totally understood what I meant. Sorry, you were saying, Spring? Brandon?
Yeah, no, the thing I was trying to get at, I'm sure, at least one or two of you picked up on it. That the door was not locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It didn't need to be broken down. It wasn't stuck. It wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah, really, it didn't.
You just kind of started hitting it.
You could have just opened it.
It didn't have any handles. Is what I thought you said.
Well,
I said it didn't have a lock. I guess maybe I didn't
Oh.
communicate that as well as I could have.
I thought you said it didn't have a handle, and so I'm going, well, then we can't like pull it or push it open. We gotta knock it down. It doesn't matter. This was fun.
Yeah.
This was a blast.
Absolutely. It made for a crazy combat.
Oh,
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I am gonna actually
Well,
move these things back into their relative
Yeah.
places so that we know that there's a whole bunch of dead
Yeah.
dead things all over the place.
Spring does make a very good point that if they've been eating like adventurers for hundreds of years,
Yep.
maybe they have metal pieces in them.
Oh, maybe
yeah.
yeah. They've got like if you want to dissect these things, maybe we can figure out a
We can do a little
a system-
dissection, a little science.
system to do that. Yeah.
James
Yes.
is totally into that. Brain's totally into it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need to
Yeah.
to create a little loot package inside of these guys then.
Yeah.
Well, if we roll,
That's cool. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
if you
We got
roll
us,
well,
we got a
and
new.
It'll be tiered and everything for your rolls.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna head off and I'm gonna fall asleep like Uma over here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Raven.
Yeah, no
That was
problem.
good.
It was a fun session. I realized kind of dragged in the middle a little bit, but it's like
Yeah.
it was pretty
Yeah,
epic.
Combat's always kind of fun. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I will see you
Thanks,
all
guys.
another time.
Right.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll probably see you next week or something.
You're
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
Sunday.
2 weeks we'll play
Yes, next week for kitties.
Yes.
Kitties.
again. Kitties. All right.
Bye now.
Good night. Good night, guys.
Good night now.